10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
The sophisticated, smooth operator.
Unless you forget your manners.
Podcaster extraordinaire.
We are the Grizzly.
We don't play games, we don't sugarcoat. If you can't take it, you shouldn't have never walked through the door. Grizzly maulings take place weekly. And as long as you keep it sophisticated, you won't be the next victim.
It's the ABC, everybody.
A.B.C. 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 A.B.C.
Oh, you must be crazy. That shit you talking. Think it's all about you, bitch. Keep on walking. For real, fuck your feelings. Ain't nobody got time to cater to you and that rabbit ass month.
This is the bullshit council. The court is now in session.
Dumb shit happens every day. We abolish dumb shit without delay. Insanity is accepted as the norm. Prepare for this judicial quiet storm.
This is the bullshit council. The court is now in session.
Hear ye, the ABC Council is now in session. We have the honorable judges, the grown man clique, Mr. Bass, Miss Gwen, and my brother John. So, judges, today, are you ready to abolish the bullshit that we've been seeing on social media, on television, all of it?
Yes, I am.
Let's eradicate that bullshit.
So let's do it, man. Now, so
Hey,
here's the
you
thing.
know what? Hey, Bass, don't laugh. I've been traumatized. I need therapy now, okay? I need trauma therapy after all the bullshit I've dealt with, okay?
Hey, you sure you don't need a drink?
That sounds like therapy to me. That sounds like therapy to me. I'm just
No,
saying.
I handle it all natural.
All right, that's so
Me?
nasty. That sounds
Alcohol
nasty.
is natural. Alcohol is natural. It's made from water and fermented shit.
True.
Hey,
It is
Grizz,
natural. Huh?
I think you're talking about one arm therapy.
One arm therapy. What you mean?
You know
One
what?
arm?
Let it go. Let it go. You walking
How
right
the fuck
into
you
it.
do that? No. I will. I got to. What the fuck you doing with your arm, Bass?
All right, I should have said hand.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, next.
Yeah. Walking right into it, damn it.
Hey, JB, I couldn't resist, brother.
Yeah, see what Jerry did exactly. That's right.
So tonight, everybody, I'm going to jump into the tough subject. I don't even have no videos for it because we don't need to. We've seen enough of them ad nauseum about everything that's happening around the unaliving of Charlie Kirk. So we can't say certain words like the M word and the G word and all that stuff. So we're going to try to tread as lightly as possible and try to be as respectful, because the first thing I do want to say is, and I'm going to say that especially here on the Grizzly, we do not condone someone being unalived in the way that man was. I don't care about the words he said. Does not condone the action that was taken. So let me be the first to say that, because so many people are celebrating what happened to him. And honestly, here's the thing. I'm not going to celebrate, but I'm also not mourning. Because if you really want to think about it, and I'm not saying that it's the same, but how close would it have been to becoming that? There was a weird little man in Germany who never one time raised his hand to harm anybody, but the words he said killed millions of people.
Right.
So if we're trying to sit up here and try to say the rhetoric, it's just words. That's all that man used in Germany was words. They used words. They used a bunch of rhetoric. They used a whole bunch of like newspaper articles and media,
Propaganda.
all the propaganda and all of that stuff. And what happened? Because of words. So if we're going to sit up here and talk real, let's talk real for one goddamn second. Because the only people he talked horribly about was people that look like you and me and people who have a different who have a much darker shade than himself. Anybody that had a darker shade than him, he had a problem with him. He didn't think children should have school lunches. He didn't think that he laughed at the unaliving of George Floyd. As a matter of fact, on his podcast, it's documented that he watched it on the podcast and laughed at it.
Can I say
so? Here's the part that I want to add real quick. Hold on, John. Just one second. I know you're hurting. Just hold on. I know you. Just give me.
I'm not hurting. I'm not hurting, but this is a much bigger. This is a much bigger picture than.
Yeah, let me finish it off.
Yeah.
Because so the problem that I'm having is everyone is expecting us to show some sort of decorum when it comes to the unaliving of this man. And do I think anyone's passing should be celebrated? Absolutely not. I will never condone the celebration of somebody's passing. But I also don't know how traumatic the situation was with the people who are actually celebrating the passing. I have no idea how bad the words that man said hurt them. Because I know a lot of the stuff that he said, it didn't hurt me, it just pissed me off. And I'm glad I never stood in front of him because I would have ripped him to shreds. But at the same time, we continue to sit here and try to have this bad faith argument that it's just words. It's just words. No, look, if you could have stopped the funny little man in Germany before his words started to take an impact, would you have done it? That's the question, everybody. That's the question that I want people who are outside of the podcast and the folk on the podcast. If there was an opportunity to stop the man with the funny mustaches rhetoric that would have never led to the horrors that he depicted upon those people, would we look at it as an evil act? Because we know what the results are. Now, of course, there's it's a splitting hairs type of situation because it's like, well, he hasn't done anything yet. But if we already know, like we know what happened, would it be looked at as evil to stop it before it started? So
No.
I want to go. I'm gonna start with I'm gonna start with John because John about to lose his shit. So John, go ahead.
No,
You start.
not really. Not. I don't have any shit to lose. Thanks to everybody else. See, now this is a really funky situation that you put forth here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you sacrifice one to save many?
Right.
That's what it boils down to.
Basically.
And God damn, I don't even know how to say this shit. I mean, but wow. Let me backtrack. So as far as celebrating him and all that good stuff, honestly, I don't care about the dude. Don't know much about him. He ain't did shit for me. Matter of fact, I don't know who he's done shit for. And, we're celebrating this person like he's some kind of Christ, like figure.
Right.
The flags at half-mast, all this bullshit. He's not even a government employee from what I understand. And correct me if I'm wrong.
No, he's not.
Okay, so what makes him What makes him any different than us? The regular. To me, he's a regular person. He's nobody special. And as far as backtracking to Hitler, I mean, I'm pretty
No,
sure I
don't
can
say the
say
name.
that.
Don't say no. You don't just say the man with the funny mustache. We don't want
Okay,
to give
that
him
guy.
no shine. Yeah, that guy.
Okay, all right. So I don't know how I would have reacted now, knowing what I know now,
Red lipstick. What's going
and
on?
if I would have been thrown back to the future,
Mm-hmm.
he would have had to have gone.
Right.
Just point blank. I mean, and then to move forward a little bit, if you look at in the bigger picture, what's going on now, he's just advancing, helping that orange Cheeto looking motherfucker. Wait, can we say names yet? Because it's killing me.
No, don't say the names. We don't need the names. Everybody know who you talking about.
Okay.
We don't need to be flagged.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much for censorship. But anyhow, so this is all advancing fascism.
Yes.
Yes.
So if we continue, we'll be right into the Fourth Reich.
Yeah. Exactly.
And
And
our government is clearly shown without a shadow of a doubt that they're all incompetent. They don't care. They definitely don't care about the people.
mm-hmm.
So everything moving forward is just, an advancement of, fascism.
Mm-hmm.
And if anybody can't see that by now, I don't care if you're a supporter of the president or not. If you can't see that by now, and if you're still blind, then you might have a problem. And that's just my opinion.
Brother JB.
The whole idea is that I agree with everything that you said, and I agree with what John said. There is, until the day of the unalivement happened, I didn't know two shits about this dude. One, because hate speech, hate rhetoric, not supporting all races, all colors, all religions, all creeds is against my moral beliefs. So anybody who has a problem with one particular race or one particular sex or one particular anything, you've already eliminated yourself from being people that I care about or care to know about. So I have no ill feelings towards him because I never heard what he said. And I know that what he said hurt a lot of people, so he needed to take care of watching what he said. But like you said, no one deserves for their opinions to be the end of their lives. John F. Kennedy, Malcolm X,
Martin Luther
Medgar
King.
Evers, Martin Luther King, Robert Kennedy, and even into today's world. I mean, whatever you say, and that's one of the things that's the most important thing to me right now. And I've said we went into it a little bit on my podcast, is that how free is free speech if you pay a price for it?
Right.
Well, if I can interject for 1 second, that so with the whole argument with free speech, we all have it, but we're not free from consequence.
That's the part right there.
We are
That's
not
the main thing. Because if you think about it, and this is just speaking back from past situations, the the man with the funny mustache in Germany had free speech, but there were consequences from his free speech. A lot
I
of
have
consequences.
I have consequences. If I talk shit to one of you guys, you're gonna slap shit out of me. No,
Well,
I'm not saying you would, but come on.
Long as
You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
Wait a minute, we got to welcome Jay. Jay, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome up to the podcast.
hey, how y'all
What's
doing?
up, Jay?
We're doing all right. We're doing all right. But you know what, John? I understand exactly what you're saying. But I think the thing is, there's a bigger picture than, and like I said, I'm not condoning what happened to this man. I will not condone what happened to this man. I'm not going to celebrate what happened to this man. But I also understand the way things could have been perceived. But before I go any further, I want to hear from my brother Bass. What do you think, brother?
I don't even know where to start, bro. It makes me, and I know it's gonna piss some people off, but you know me, I'm gonna say what the hell I'm gonna say.
Damn right.
As always, and we love you for it.
I love you too, bro. But it goes back, I didn't know nothing about this guy until what happened to him happened. But listen to people talking about him. He was a man of God, and it makes me to listen to since this happened to him, I've done a little research into him, and I didn't realize how big he was to the Republican Party. This guy was a big deal. And that's why when he got his send off, it was such a big deal because he was a big deal.
Right.
But this takes me back to the days of slavery, when the slave master used that book that some call the Bible to control the slaves. And talking about this guy, what's his name? Rachel Kirk, whatever the hell his name is.
Charlie.
They talk about they listen to the hate and separation that he spewed on his podcast, and then had people talk about what a man of God he was. And I'm thinking, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but fucking I'm gonna say it. He was a man of God. Would a true man of God? Would a true man of God spew hate and separation?
Jim Jones was a man of God.
Absolutely.
Think about it. Jim Jones was a man of God.
I mean, think back during the days of slavery, when these so-called Christians would go to church on Sunday after they hung a slave on a Saturday.
Right.
But how much of a man of God are you?
Well,
Hey,
if you think about it, if I could jump in right quick, if you think about it, the Bible has been used in so many different ways.
Yeah.
To perpetuate bad behavior.
Yeah. Even the Quran.
Because people want to take parts of it and create their own narrative from what they believe it's saying, instead of reading it in its entirety and taking everything it says as what it means. You know, just like when they had the slaves' Bible, which you spoke of. That wasn't the whole Bible. They took parts out of the Bible so that, and they could, the people who preached to the slaves could only preach those certain parts of the Bible to make them stay in line. Oh, if you want God to be happy with you, you got to be good to your masters.
Right.
So the whole idea is that even coming up 200 years now, people are still looking at the Bible and interpreting it to the point where it makes sense to them. And they go, oh yeah, we shouldn't love black people. Oh yeah, we shouldn't this, we shouldn't that. But that's not what the Bible says.
Yeah.
So,
and I think, but you also got to think about the people. Think about the people that we're talking about. Now, we have to understand that a lot of the people that follow a lot of this stuff, they're not very smart people. The smart people are the ones that are using and riding the backs of these angry folk that are angry. And here's the funny thing. It came out not even, I don't even know if it was 24 hours. that the person who unalived this man looked just like this man and was from the same party as this man. Yet they were
Diametrically opposed from each other's ideals.
well, no, not that. They were threatening HBCUs. They were threatening to hurt. Yeah, that they were threat. Now understand that not one black person had anything. First of all, it's Utah, dog. The only black people in Utah are the Jazz. Ain't no damn black people in no goddamn Utah unless you playing basketball up there. Other than that, what? Why? What, for what? Ain't nobody going there. Utah
Well,
State or the Utah Jazz. That's about it. There ain't nothing else for us to do in Utah.
didn't the
But
Jazz
Grizz,
beat the Pelicans?
I don't know.
Grizz, you know why.
Before.
But Grizz, you know why they were so quick to blame us, because
Of
we are
course.
an easy target.
Yeah.
And then here's the thing: not one time coming back out and say I was wrong, because accountability apparently ain't accountable. Because I'm gonna say this, and I don't know how it's gonna be perceived or taken, or whoever may be listening. Listen and listen good. Whatever I have to do to protect my family and my brother, and I need you to look on this screen, and my sisters, I need you to look on this screen. If you try to bring harm to my family, which is the people on this screen, the people in my immediate family, I will make sure that without prejudice, the handle will be handled. How about we try to find a better discourse? How about we try to find a better way to move forward than to keep allowing these assholes who only want to make profit from whatever the hell kind of thing they're trying to start, and you keep walking into it. Now, see, I'm not walking into it, but I ain't running from it either.
Right. I mean,
So,
look at what happened with Disney too.
right.
Disney was like, okay, we're taking it off the air. Everybody was happy until all these people started canceling their Disney subscription.
I canceled mine.
Grizz, you say you cancel yours?
I sure the fuck did. Out of here.
Oh, okay.
I missed
what
that
you-
part.
Yeah.
What was the whole thing with Disney?
Yeah, Jimmy
Well-
Kimmel. When they got rid of Jimmy Kimmel, and it because Disney owns NBC, so people started canceling their Disney Plus subscriptions, canceling their Disney cruises, like all of that shit. Canceling their trips to go to Disney World. Like, oh, Disney, they changed their mind fast.
Yeah,
But
he was
it's crazy.
on the
They
air in 3
canceled
days.
his show. They canceled his show
Mm-hmm.
because he simply stated, he just made a statement, but the statement just so happened to be true.
Yeah, that
Oh,
man
yeah.
cared more about a damn ballroom than he cared about what happened to that man. Yeah, I said
Well,
it.
I don't know if y'all been following this, but they brought him back last night.
Oh
They did-
yeah,
I think
Oh yeah,
that-
he came, yeah.
and now
He was
and you know that guy in the White House, the orange guy, is trying to get him pulled back off the air because he said he wasn't nice to him. And you know how he wasn't nice to him? He played clips of him defending the Second Amendment.
You know what, bro? And now let me say this.
understand what your job is, and it is not to regulate what the fuck is on the television. It's more so
Yeah.
to run the country in a way in such
So-
we can survive.
Well, this is what we're headed to.
Well, let
We're
me say
headed
this
to-
real quick. Hold on. Let me say this real quick. And I know, like I said, this is probably going to be a firestorm podcast tonight. And God damn it, I'm all here for it. We supposedly some of the most mediocre white men in the country voted this man in office because of the fact that he was going to bring manhood back. He's the biggest bitch I've ever seen in my life.
Wait, who was going to bring manhood back?
That is what he was supposed to have done. He's supposed to be coming back and bringing back the manhood and really just, inserting the man. No, he is the worst. He is the
Who?
biggest bitch.
That orange
I've
head
ever met.
motherfucker?
Yeah. And here's the thing.
The
I've
biggest
never
bitch?
seen a more bitch in my life. I've never seen a bitchier bitch. Kamala Harris was tougher than him. And I said it. You goddamn right. You get your butt hurt over fucking people that don't even matter to you. Most of these motherfuckers you'll never meet in your goddamn life. And you get butt hurt over it because he wasn't nice to me. I'm not nice to you, and I'm never going to be fucking nice to you, you jackass. Fuck you. And I'm saying it. You goddamn right, because you know what I am, sir? Fucking fearless. I am not afraid of your orange-haired ass. I do not give a fuck about what the fuck you have to say. Because the last time I checked, you can't even say acetaminophen. So why the fuck would I give a fuck about what you got to say? You retard. Pardon my French. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, there we go. Now we're going to be canceled by all the tards.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I apologize. I apologize, everybody, for using that type of.
Don't pile on.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Like to me, it's like it's almost like we're being led by a fucking kindergartner.
Oh yeah, god damn, you got
it's
that
like we're
fucking
being
right.
led by a kindergartner who missed his baba.
But did you see the pettiness that went on at the UN yesterday? I love the UN. They are so petty as fuck.
Oh, what the fuck they did?
The escalator off right when Trump went to go up the escalator, and when he went up to give his speech, they cut the teleprompter off.
Where was the other guy? I think he was in Scotland or somewhere, but he wanted to meet up with him, and he told him no, he was busy washing his hair. My man is bald headed.
No, I saw that, Jay. I saw that. I forgot who the fuck it was.
No,
I can't think of his
nobody
name.
wants to deal with this dude. Nobody wants to deal with you. Nobody. The only people that want to deal with you who are people, and shout out to my guy, the amazing. The only people that ever want to deal with you are people who can't think above room temperature, who don't have a goddamn IQ above room temperature,
and the white supremacists.
Like people who don't have an IQ above room temperature.
And also people who manipulate the financial markets by placating to him.
Hey, Jay.
Right.
So I just wanted to backtrack and respond. So, Jay, the people that are taking people off TV shows, that's all dictatorship. That's,
of course,
you can't, if you talk shit about me, well, we're gonna make sure something happens to you,
Yeah,
and unfortunately, it's a dictatorship. God forbid you have some kind of criticism towards the government, and they did it to themselves.
Yeah,
then
that's the thing. Like that's why we've been line dancing all fucking year, because we told you when the goddamn elections was coming around, don't do it. Don't fucking do it. We were saying it, and you did it, and this is what we got. And you losing farms and shit, and homes and shit, and oh well,
and
we putting boots on the ground.
Yeah, black men have been dealing with this all of our existence, so it's nothing new to us. It's true to us. So we still making it and doing what we got to do to survive. And there's people jumping off of buildings, jumping off of bridges. People unaliving themselves because they don't know how to deal with what they actually helped create.
Right.
They created Frankenstein's monster, and now they want to burn the village down.
Right. Exactly. But
to get rid of Frankenstein's monster. But guess what? You gave Frankenstein's monster a militia. You gave him control of the financial markets. You gave him control of how we deal with other countries.
Right. And so now what? Because and for me, it's just like I have never seen so many fearful people in my. Everybody's afraid of the because he's so petty.
We ain't.
So the fuck
we
what?
don't.
We know his bitch ass petty. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, but you know what? But if you think about it, think about now, not you, JB, because you are a self-made man. But think about us folks that work on jobs, like where I work. I ain't gonna say where I work, but I have to be careful what I say on my job because
Of course you do.
there are a lot of orange supporters there,
Right.
and I have to watch what I say because it could ultimately cost me my job.
Right.
Definitely. And guess what? Your well-being and how you deal with it is what I'm talking about. We can navigate those roads because that's all we ever had to do. That's all we've ever been meant to do is to navigate those roads to protect our families and our well-being.
Right.
That is true. That is
So
true.
we have to understand how to move in this world. We've had to move in this world different from everybody else. I'm talking about Black Americans have had to move in this world different from anybody else, and even more different than other Black folk. We've had to find a way to fit in to everybody else's situation so everybody else is not offended, even though everybody else basically takes and snatches from the shit we create. If you think about it, I just saw a video of these two white men who made a song called Hang 'em High, talking about hanging Black people. Oh, by the way, it's a rap song.
Yes,
So
it
you
is.
hate Black people, yet you're using black music to make a song about hang. And I wish you would fucking try it. As a matter of fact, my friend, come on down my block. We got trees right outside this damn window, right? I would love for you to try that shit with me. Please try it. Please do. Because I will show you exactly what consequences and repercussions look like. I will
know what?
show you exactly what the worst ass whipping of your life would look like. I will show you exactly. Well, matter of fact, I'll just show your family where I put you. And that's all I'm gonna say.
You know what? I just gotta say this. This is kind of funny, but
What's up?
y'all remember the chicken wing shortage a couple like Super Bowls ago?
Yeah.
Okay,
Stupid
let's run this back to slavery time because this is funny, right?
Right.
What did no white person eat during the slavery time?
Chicken.
Wings.
Oh yeah, they
Or
just ate the breast.
they ate the breast. They said throw them chicken wings and them gizzards out to the N-words, and they can have them. Then one day, somebody was walking past some black Emma Lou's kitchen and smelled something, and they was like, "What is that?" Oh, master, those just some chicken wings. Let me have one of them chicken wings, you N-word. Yes, sir, master. Whatever you want. Guess what is the number one selling piece of chicken to this day?
Wings.
The chicken wings. How many breast stops have you went to? None.
That
Guess
one.
what?
None lately.
Been to
You
a
go
wing
to
stop though.
Wing stop. What's
Hey,
Buffalo
JB.
known for? What's Buffalo known for?
Wings.
Buffalo.
Hockey.
Hey, JB.
Yeah.
And speaking of wings, I took a trip to Northeast Market last weekend, and what I got me
Wings.
some wings.
Wings, man.
Hey, Base. Hey, let me hold up a sec, Base. Now that you mentioned that, right, I don't mean to sidetrack, but actually, I just moved to the east side, so I'm like a couple blocks away from that market. I've heard good reviews about it. Is it as good as it sounds?
Northeast?
Bruh.
Hell yeah.
Hey, JB, you wanna address this one, bro?
Dude, if you want to experience a wing as close to the wings that I make, you need to take your ass to Northeast Market.
Yes,
Their
sir.
wings are almost as good as mine,
Hey, John.
Yes.
but they
Do
good
you-
as
do
shit.
you-
'Cause
do
when
you
I
like
don't,
do you like steak fish? Do you like catfish? Do you like lake trout?
I have not had those in a very long time, so it's been a long time.
I
But I'm
would
willing to
suggest-
try it. Willing to try it.
JB, tell him. I would suggest you go to the Northeast Market, go to this one stall, and let them. You can pick out a fresh piece of fish. They will slice and dice that motherfucker, and they will cook that motherfucker. By the time you get done eating the first piece, you would have to go outside and find somebody's mama so you could slap her.
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, I want to
right.
break. I want to like to break up the monotony. So it is officially time for the music break. I want to say what's up to Mr. Vicissitude because
Hey,
we didn't
what's
give
up,
a chance to
Mr.
say
Vicissitude?
what's
I
up
didn't
to
even
my
check.
homie before you walk in.
Yeah,
So,
sorry, I'm in a quiet neighborhood right now with no reception.
Volume.
Yeah,
So what kind of neighborhood you in with no reception, bro? Where you at in
and a
where you in Hamden?
He's a white neighborhood.
yes,
Oh,
super.
sound like trailer park.
No, it's not trailer park. It's very snooty. So
Oh,
It's
you
the
in
other
one of those.
It's
Well,
the other end.
well, let me
it's the other end. Yes.
get it together for the music break, everybody. So here we go. What's going on, everybody? Is the music break where we take a little bit of a break in the middle of the podcast to play a song for you guys that either you're going to pass or trash. Either you want to let it go ahead and pass on to the winner circle, or throw that thing in the trash and say never play it again. So this song right here that I am about to play is something that Mr. Vicissitude, I told him I was going to play earlier, because if you guys know, most of the music that I've been making is a whole bunch of love and all of that type of stuff. Well, this ain't that song. I had to break up the monotony a little bit. I had to change it up a little bit. So this song right here is called Not Like That. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, here it is.
Hold up. No. That's not what Damn, girl, I'm trying to tell you. Yo, this is crazy, yeah. Okay, let's call this what it is. We did what we did, handled our biz. I didn't wanna be tied down, don't wanna be full-time. Already told you what it was. Love never crossed my mind. You're doing too much, girl, just chill. I can't do this over a quick grill. No need for beef, just told you what it is. Guess I wanted you, but not like that. I never lied to run this back. I told you from jump, this is what it is. You told yourself it was more than this. Everything I said was just facts. I rock with you, but I like that, right? But not like that. But not like that. Now you keep calling, trying to make me see that you are the one for me. Girl, I told you this ain't meant to be. That I will never see. You keep pressing me, being pushy and such. Yo, this is way too much. Sit down, ain't on my mind. I told you this 1,000 times. No matter what, that will never change. The answer will always remain the same. I mean, you're doing too much. Yeah, can't do this over a quick thrill. No need, not for beef. I told you what it is. I guess I wanted you. Not like that. I never lied to you. I told you from jump, this is what it is. You told yourself it was more than this. Everything I said was just facts. I rock with you. Erase my number, please forget my name. I told you what it was, you fell under the spell. Girl, it was your sexual but not like that. I never lied to you. I told you from the jump, this is what it is. You told yourself it was more than this. Everything I said was just facts. I rock with you, but not like that. But not like that. No. But not like that.
Mm.
Thank you. I
That was
appreciate it.
fire. That was fire.
Thank you so much.
That's
So
at the top. That's the best one yet. That's the best one yet. That's in the Hall of Fame for me. Okay, just to be clear, it's in the Hall of Fame.
So you
Okay.
know what? I'm
What's up?
gonna have to go into my archives and pull out a song that I wrote, because I know you remember it, but they've never heard it. But the song I did with Lionel.
Okay, yeah, you gotta bring it up, bro.
My head is from
Yeah.
the crazy things that you do to me.
You gotta
Why
bring it
can't
up, man.
you leave me alone? Yeah, if I
Yeah,
put
you gotta
that
bring
on,
it up.
Mr.
Because I got a
Persistent,
couple of, because I'm gonna tell you right now, Bass got a couple of. Well, thank you, brother. But Bass got a couple of songs in the hole that next week I'm gonna play one of his. So he got a couple of them that he sent to me. So next week I'm gonna bring another one.
bass.
Oh yeah, he got a couple. He done sent me a couple of them.
Oh
They in the chamber.
no,
They ready.
we went right back to love again, didn't we? Next week, shit. All right,
Yeah, everybody.
it was good while it lasted.
Bass on his phone talking to his agent like, them 2 songs ready, bitch.
But yeah, man, believe it or not, I wrote that song right there when I started thinking about female that I told I didn't want to be in a relationship, and she simply figured just because we went there that I was gonna change my mind. I'm like, yeah, I rock with you, but not like that. And shout out to Tony Rock, because I did see part of his special, and he used that term on his special where he said, I know him, but not like that. I fuck with him, but not like that.
Is that a new special?
It's
No, it's an older one.
I'm so
That's older one, yeah.
but the
it's
whole idea is Tony Rock only got like 4 specials. So.
right. But yeah, bro. But believe it or not, bro, like when I saw that segment, it was just like, damn, that actually be a fire ass song. And then I started thinking about that situation, and I remember saying to her, like, I rock with you, but not like that. You know, I ain't trying to be no goddamn relationship with you.
Yeah.
So I said, let me put
that was the best section on that comedy show. He was like, yeah, I know him, but not like that. I think every one of us have said that before. No, I know him. Yeah, he's been like that. But I don't know him like that, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I mean, you know, I've seen him, but not like that. Like, you know, we cool, but we ain't like that.
Ain't like
not like that, huh?
Yeah. You know,
and know what that
saying that a lot lately.
That means I know you, but that don't mean I fucks with you.
Yeah.
I
don't know, but I don't know you like that. You know.
Yeah.
So that's why that's where the inspiration from that for that song came in. It was like, yeah, not like that. You know, I told you, you know, this is what it is. I told you up front what it is. So yeah, I fuck with you, but not like that. So just so y'all know, after tonight, I will be releasing that song and a couple of other ones that I did today on streaming platforms. So they going to come out. And here lately, I've been getting a lot of good feedback off of TikTok from my music. So a lot of ladies have been actually doing videos using my music. And so,
oh snap! You about to turn to the next Otis McDonald? Okay.
Otis McDonald.
What?
The fuck is that?
He's an artist that he's an artist who makes instrumentals, and basically I guarantee you've heard his music. He's in the background, because what he did is he took his first like 20 songs and put them to be public domain on YouTube, and everybody used it, and then that made him very popular. And next thing you know, he got album after album after album out. But he specializes in instrumentals. So
didn't he do a song that Drake picked up? Is that the one?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, I
believe so. Yeah.
Drake used the beat. Yeah.
Okay.
But
yeah,
he does really good work. So that's the way to go.
Okay. So before we move back into the topic, is it a trash or is it a pass?
That's
Come on, what kind of question is that?
I need to know.
Was a bear shit in the woods, Grace?
So
the greatest song you've had in a long time. It's a fantastic song. It's beyond a pass.
You said the wrong thing.
It gets a pass. So if you give it a pass, it passes on to the next round.
Oh,
Or if it's trash, we give it a
pass.
Yeah, it gets it gets the extra credit. Okay, that's mentally gifted. That's what that is. Anything that don't involve love all the time is mentally gifted. I'm just saying. I'm gonna be quiet now.
But you know what? Let's get back into you know, tonight's discussion, because I believe we need to are we now going to, let's just say we want to abolish, do we want to abolish having to have context about
love?
racism?
Yes.
No, John, we're gonna abolish your ass as you say it again. But yeah, are we ready to abolish having context on racism? Do we need to hear the rest of the shit that they said if the first thing that they said was racist?
No, we don't need to.
No.
Okay. So everybody that says we need context. I don't need to. When you question my humanity and you question whether or not my black women are smart enough to have processing power to be able to hold the jobs that they hold, and you try to tie in DEI to people who never asked for that shit. That is a white woman construct. This shit was put in place for your ladies, not mine. My ladies were smart and shit. So you can't sit up here and get
back from the moon. I mean, back from the orbits. Remember when them astronauts hitting figures?
Yeah, was she a DEI hire? Because their asses would have been circling the moon today.
Their corpses.
Yeah.
That shit's still up there circling the globe.
Oh yeah, shit. We'd have still been having an annual funeral for that goddamn thing circling the damn planet.
Wild world of sports, circling the globe.
Wow.
To bring you the best in sports. No.
But yeah, man. I honestly, I'm at a point now where this shit is becoming I'm becoming nauseous from it, because it's like every time you turn around, everybody wants to, y'all taking them out of context. Shut the fuck up.
Shut all the way the fuck up.
As a matter of fact,
shut the fuck up. Shut all the way the fuck up until you reach the top of Shut Fuck Mountain, where there are no more fuck ups to shut.
Ouch.
Ouch. Damn it. Because
we need a black woman to say that.
Every time I hear one of these motherfuckers talk, this is exactly what I think.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
This morning, like legit.
Movie quotes of all time.
Mm-hmm.
That's two of them back to back. Those two movie quotes.
Yeah, because it's like they will not ever use the goddamn curse word.
Nope.
This shit's foreign.
Yeah,
it's a foreign concept to them, because it's like, and a lot of people say, well, it's the left, it's the right, it's the left, it's the right. Y'all motherfuckers sound like Bloods and Crips. It's funny that y'all got the same colors too.
That's exactly how they want to design.
Colors in Bloods and Crips. I mean, blues and reds. But here's my problem. It ain't no left or right. It's a bunch of jackasses that want to keep stoking fires to have us against each other, at each other's throats, while they dig in your fucking pocket.
And don't forget the big word, old ass.
Yes, it's all, man. Look, if it ain't, first of all, I am so, and I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of Pawpaw being in charge of the country. I don't want another president that wear diapers.
Depends.
I just don't. Yeah, I don't want another president that's wearing Depends. I don't want another goddamn president that is too damn close, that is way too damn close to using Colonial Penn as an insurance. Can we get somebody with a little bit of life left in him? I mean, hell, Obama, what is he, in his 60s now?
Yeah, but when we did, and Obama was in office, we were doing all right, but it was too all right for them.
Right. Because he looked like you and me.
Yes.
Because he looked like, and the thing about it is, you know, even getting away from the Obama, you know, 'cause for me, it's just like the way that the country is now, with all of the technology and all of the different things that are happening and all of the different ways we can communicate and even being able to do shit like this. Why would you want somebody in office that still that was around when the floor model TV was invented?
Hey, wait a minute. I was around.
No, you wasn't. Not when it was invented.
Yes, he was.
You know, the floor model TV has been around since the the early 1950s.
No.
Look it up.
Floor model.
Yeah, that shit's been around for a long time. It's been around since black and white.
Grizz, you keep on forgetting he was here since the dawn of time. We already told this.
You know what?
No color TVs when
No.
We had
It were color TVs. We just couldn't afford them bitches. It was color TVs out. They was out. We just
color
couldn't
TVs
get them.
out.
We wasn't getting them bitches in the hood.
Come out.
What's that?
Somebody asked Siri, when did the color TV come out?
Base, you looking it up now?
Alexa, when was the floor model TV invented? They're saying 1948.
So y'all wasn't here.
Hey, Grizz, I was here shortly after.
but you know what? You wouldn't even know what the hell you was looking at.
Wait a minute. I haven't updated. Maybe the TV, the floor model TV was invented in 1948. The color TV come out till 1960.
Okay, yeah. The color TV didn't come out till 1960, but the floor model TV.
I was 7 years too young
to even understand what the hell you was looking at.
Hey, JB, when did you say the floor model TV? When did it come out?
48.
Yeah, 1948.
Yeah,
but the color TV wasn't out until 1960.
Yeah, so that's the thing.
First in my house with a color TV.
Donald Trump has been around.
It was like 10 of them.
And how old is Donald Trump? 80?
No, 79.
That's 80.
Same shit.
So how 80 years ago? How old was so? What year was he born then? If we calculate 80 years.
Okay, let's go back.
38, 39.
1939.
No.
38.
1938. So once again, this motherfucker was around before the floor model TV was invented. Why the fuck is he the president?
Yeah, 1946. Yep.
Why the fuck do we have this motherfucker as the president? Like he just missed the invention of the wheel. He just missed the invention of the wheel. Literally just missed that shit. You know, matter of fact, this motherfucker was around when they were still using asbestos to insulate your home. So why are we listening?
That explains a lot.
Why the fuck? Why are we listening to this? Like,
wait a minute.
Here's the thing.
So you're saying that Donald Trump grew up in a house that had lead paint and asbestos?
Yes. It explains a lot.
Well,
I'm just saying.
If you think about it, it kind of contributes to his inability to read the word acetaminophen.
My man, his parents are fucking immigrants, and so are his grandparents. He's not even a U.S. citizen.
Matter of fact, they're German, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
that explains everything.
Hell, you think about even what's his name? Elon Musk. His parents were a part of the alt-right. And then went over and helped to grow apartheid in Africa.
Yeah.
That explains their hate for black people.
Right. So if you think about, these are people, nobody, and I'm just gonna say this, and it's probably fucked up to say, but I don't care. Nobody that was around when the man with the funny mustache was over in Germany should be in any leadership positions. Because first of all, we know a lot of them motherfuckers escaped from Germany over here and are hiding in plain sight. So let's not act like that's not a real thing.
Oh no!
And I'm pretty sure some of them hold government positions.
They did.
Yeah, some of them still do. Some of them still do.
Well, they be almost 100, so I don't think not anymore.
No, they still in there.
Yeah. Think about the year that happened. What year was was World War II? Was that World War One? What year was World? Yeah, 1940s. So Donald Trump was what? He was born 6 years after World War One. That's an old motherfucker.
You should have better sense than what you have.
Right.
Sorry, I'm wrong. Oh no, World War II.
World War II was with the Japanese, right?
39 till 45.
The World War, yeah. So
yeah,
that man. So he was born 1 year after World War One was over.
Yeah.
One fucking. Why is he in charge of any goddamn thing? Any fucking thing. And it's like there are so many other more qualified people to be in our Congress, to be the president, to be in leadership positions. And then I personally think there should be term limits on all Congress positions. You should not be able to remain in office your whole goddamn life. I mean, first of all,
you see no longer there, you still getting paid 6 figures. If I quit my job today, I still want I don't get my salary. So why do you?
Right. Exactly. I mean, we've all seen what been happening to Mitch McConnell. That motherfucker been glitching for 5 years. We've seen him. Every time he get on TV, this motherfucker pause like he forgot that he was talking to people.
Because he did.
And he's the best representation of that state. That says a whole fucking lot for your state. So that's the thing. It's like, at what point do we start putting term limits on this shit? At what point do we stop putting, and let's just call it what it is. No boomer should be the president anymore.
Well, you know what?
I think it's time for Gen X presidents. It's time to start moving into people who have bigger and better ideas, people who can actually move the country forward, not motherfuckers that want to keep trying to take it back. Let's take it back. Let's make it great again. It was, first of all, motherfucker, it was only great for you. You didn't bother to think about how horrible it was for other people that didn't have that goddamn June and Ward Cleaver life. So we don't need nobody to get in office no more that wants to keep taking shit back. I think there should be guidelines and things in place. Of course, nobody should be able to just do whatever the fuck they want to do. But at the same time, don't nobody want to keep trying to go. First of all, if you trying to go backwards, y'all do know black people ain't the same as we used to be, right? You know we fight back now, right?
Yeah, you already, and you gave us the right. You gave us the right to bear arms.
Yeah, you know we're not going to just stand around and let you do nothing to us, right?
I am not my grandmother or my granddaddy.
I'm just letting you know right now, like realistically, yes, I agree. That's what I'm saying. We are not our parents. No disrespect to my parents. We're not our grandparents. We're not our great grandparents. You try that shit today, it's not going to turn out well. And the last time I checked, and this is not and this is not indicative of all white men. I do not want to sit up here and say that I'm talking about all white men. I know some cool ass white guys. Let's just put that out front. I know some cool ass white guys. I know some cool white women. I don't really hang around the white women too much because they're dangerous. But I know some cool ones. Okay? You know, but at the end of the day, most white men that I've met in my lifetime, their only bravery comes in packs. It's usually never a one-on-one brave situation. There are some of them that are tough as nails. There's some of them that even if they know they're gonna lose the fight, they just happy to fight. So some of them just don't give a fuck. They know they're gonna lose. They're gonna fight you any goddamn way. I can fuck with somebody like that, you know. But then there are those ones that don't get tough till the rest of the pack comes around.
You know what? Go ahead.
No, go ahead, brother.
You know, it's so funny, but I remember I was filming the shows down in Arena Players when they were having their comedy specials.
Right.
And there was this one black guy who went on stage and he was talking and he said, the one white man you should be afraid of is the one that used the phrase, "Why I oughta."
Boy.
Because he said, he's saying because that's the one that's going to have on that damn Navy SEALs hat.
Yeah.
He going to look buff as a mug and he's 80 years old. And if he comes up to you and goes, "Why I oughta," you in trouble.
Yeah.
For a second there, I thought you were talking about Elmer Fudd there. So, okay.
But that's the whole idea. That's what he was saying. He was like, he was in a line and the guy cut in front of him and he was like, "Yo, can't you see the line?" He was like, "You need to respect your elders." And he was like, "Fuck you." He was like, "Why I oughta." And he said the guy got 3 inches away from him and he started looking at this guy and he was all grizzled and chiseled. And he looked up at his hat and it said he was a Marine. He was like, "I ain't messing with this man. This man don't know 3 different ways to kill me with using his pinky finger."
Yep.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's just like the thing about it is I have met in my entire life. As a matter of fact, let me grab this real quick. There was one day I went to I believe it was a 7-Eleven. I know this thing is right here because this is where I keep my rare coins and stuff. But I was talking to this guy, and I remember I was playing the lottery, and he started talking to me about finances, just out of the blue, just some random white guy.
Oh, no.
And he really just was like explaining finance to me. Like, you know, you know how you have those older people who their family stopped listening to him a long time ago, and he just need to get that information to somebody. And I happened to be the one that was there for the information. But here's the thing. I soaked that shit up. Because how often do we get the game from them?
True.
He taught me about dividends. He taught me about diversifying portfolios and shit like that. I didn't even know what the fuck portfolio was. I just know I got 401k. That's it. I ain't know what the hell, you know, that's it. He's the one that taught me the different places and how I would be able to get the maximum amount of dividends for the money that I put in, depending on the different places that I put my money. He's the one that told me, always borrow money out of your 401k and put it into other investments because your 401k is not going to ever grow. Man, he's the one taught me that shit. He's the one told me that shit. And that's the thing. It's one of those things that I have met plenty of cool people in all ethnicities and races and things of that nature. I think the problem is what people think they see on TV is what they believe all other people are. Like a lot of us think that all Nigerians are scammers. I know a lot of real cool ass Nigerians that are really just about their business. They are not scamming ass people. There are scammers in Nigeria, but there's scammers in Florida. There's scammers in Baltimore. And so it's not literally in one region where you'll find this shit. Like we listen to Indian people and we automatically think that they work for a call center. No, they don't. Some of these people got really good high paying jobs, and all of them don't speak horrible English. Some of them speak very good English, but we have these stereotypes in mind. And then, of course, they see American TV. A lot of people don't know they see American TV over in other countries. And so when they see shit like Love and Hip Hop and things of that nature, or when they see the American news over in other countries, they think that that's how we are, all of us. So when they come over here, the first thing they're told is stay away from us. First thing they're told. That's why a lot of times when you get close to them, they be shocked as a motherfucker that you're nothing like what they saw on television. And then you be shocked that they're not like what you saw on television, because I'm expecting you came from Africa. You probably didn't have no food when you was a baby and you had a big ass stomach. And Shelley Winters had to feed you. But that was the depiction that we had of Africa. That was what we thought. I thought for 10 cents a day, I was feeding the motherfucker.
I'm sorry. It wasn't Shelley Winters.
Who was it?
It was the girl off of All in the Family.
What was her name?
Oh,
Sally Struthers.
Sally Struthers.
Sally Struthers. Sally Struthers. One of them white heifers.
For 10 cents a day, you could feed oatmeal to a black man.
And it's funny because I've also watched some of these other podcasts, and I've watched some of the black people that come from Africa or come from a lot of these other countries talking about black people are the black people in this country ain't this and ain't that and this, that, and the third. And I remember specifically on one podcast, and it was wrong. I was wrong as shit for saying it. I was real wrong for saying it, but I was talking to this African guy on the podcast, and he was running down black people. I said, well, I regret my 10 cents a day now, motherfucker.
Ooh.
And boy, it was wrong. It was wrong. But you know what? All he said, all you guys want to do is eat watermelon and eat chicken wings. Man, the watermelon and chicken wings are delicious, motherfucker, first of all. So let's not sit up here and act like you've not had any of it. Okay? Just because we're not eating a whole bunch of a goosey soup all the fucking time, don't mean that we expect that that's all you eat. I know you eat other shit. So the thing about it is, we have to understand that we have different cultures, and including within the United States, there are certain interstate cultures that we have different from other states. We don't do the same shit that Southerners do. We don't do the same shit that New Yorkers do. We don't do none of the shit people from LA do. And some of the people in LA don't do the same shit that the people in Oakland do. It ain't the same goddamn. So that's the thing. It's like if we understood how to try to, to really just get an understanding of each other, not have these preconceived thoughts and notions, we would really solve a lot of this shit. And in all honesty, we the people would truly have the power. Jay, what do you have to say, my dear? What do you guys say about this?
Oh yeah, I know. I got me one.
Yeah. And so, and that's the thing.
You know, the goosey soup or fufu. I mean, he eats fufu, but I don't like. Cuisine is not what you think it is. How they live is not how you think it is.
Right.
A lot of people think that Africans don't like us. I know quite a few of them, and no, that's not it. You have some that are told their relations and at the third. Other than that, I have a friend from Liberia. He was like, "We would love for y'all to come over there."
Right. And me personally, that's where I want to go. Liberia. That's where I want to go. But that's the thing. It's just like I have dealt with some really cool ass Africans, and I've dealt with some horrible motherfuckers. But that doesn't mean that all of Africa are like the horrible people I dealt with. Because to me, bad people are just bad people. It don't matter what fucking part of the planet you come from. A bad person is a bad person. And so I'm not going to sit up here and say, you know what, white people bad because that motherfucker right there called me an N-word and all that. No. He called it. So I'm going to punch him in his fucking mouth. I'm not just going to walk around and start punching a bunch of white folk. Why am I going to do that?
My granddad was nice.
And that's the thing. I have met some really cool white people, and I've met a couple of them that tried to hurt me really bad. But then I've met some black people that tried to hurt me. You know, I have been in so many different situations. I remember I got into a fight with this Puerto Rican guy, and I'm thinking, you know, we automatically as black, most of the time we think we super Negro, and we think we can whip everybody's ass. Well, that Puerto Rican guy showed me different. We beat each other's ass until we both got tired and just stopped fighting.
Damn.
Oh, was Peter and the chicken? Okay.
Man,
Right.
we was throwing bombs at each other. And then what we both just kind of looked at each other. And not to mention, let me just say this, and this is probably gonna make John laugh. We was fighting over a Puerto Rican fat bitch. Why?
Oh, a torta? Sorry. I had to.
We both happened to stop fighting and look at her both at the same time. Like, why are we over this motherfucker?
Listen, them Latinas be central. You know that, Grizz.
Man, look, not
why they was fighting.
Listen,
we both.
She had her electric on though, right?
Huh?
She had her electric on though, right?
Hush.
You know what?
Hush.
I'm gonna need you to cut that shit out. And no, she didn't. But but no, honestly, it's just like
I knew
different cultures, man. Like different cultures, but the problem is we're so separate from one another. Like I have met people from Jada noticed the cookies base.
Base, what kind of cookie is that?
They no spaghetti English.
Base turned Hispanic real fast.
I knew it was okay. I seen that little circle.
I'm sorry, Grizz.
No, Base bought his cookies the day before we went to the he bought his cookies the day before we went to the event. So yeah, they was already purchased and paid for, him and Andre.
Hey, JB
saw the logo.
JB, you remember the dog on that old cartoon when they gave him the dog biscuit and he take it and he floating?
Yeah.
That's how I feel, bro.
You an asshole. Base.
Is that laced with marijuana? I ain't find out, Grizz.
I said you an asshole for pulling them cookies out.
Listen. I
I'm
seen that little
sorry.
circle tag that say thank you. Wait a minute now.
Yo, put them on the big screen. We gotta advertise a cookie. There you go.
Oh, I got you.
I'm gonna have to screenshot that in the video and put it as an ad for the magazine. So
yeah, man, you got any more of them cakes and crumbs? My motherfucking Jones is kicking.
Man, you ain't getting my cornbread.
no, that's right.
No, man. I think I got out everything that I wanted to get out tonight.
Move, assholes. Sorry, guys.
I'm guessing he's getting his shit out too. But
yeah, I'm driving, trying not to commit more misdemeanors. So
So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring my man JB up to the screen so he can let you guys know where you can find him at every single Monday night. And if there's a Raven game coming on next Monday, I'm just gonna stay on the podcast because I'll be goddamn if I'm finished watching that bullshit. But go ahead, JB.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Every Monday night at 8:05, the Grown Man Click podcast is live. Me, Scott T, Richie Rich, Van Gogh, and B Mate. We will be there to start your week off right. Great topics, great guests, great interviews. That's what we're doing. Please drop by. Grizz is there. My boy John's there. My girl Jay is there. And Bass comes Bass comes in with his truth serum whenever he feels like it, and always welcome. So please check us out Monday nights, 8:05, Grown Man Click podcast. And thank you so much, Grizz, for giving us a chance to say what we need to say right here on yours.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Miss J. Moore, there is a such thing as winter ash. These niggas don't
Yeah.
know. You please let them know what they can use to get rid of that.
It's not quite winter yet. Fall is coming upon us. It is not too late to unashify your ass in my Grizz voice. Come see me. Come see me at j.amore on Instagram or jamore.com. You can come visit my website, purchase your luxurious body butter needs, your body scrubs, your shower gels, and don't forget we are adding something else delectable to the product line. But until that time, you still have your scrubs, butters, and shower gels. We did get a new order in. Come see me before they are sold out again.
In the next
jmore.com.
hour.
That's what's up. Okay, so Mr. Vicissitude, you are up, my brother. Please let everybody know where they can find the magazine, where they can find the Midnight Disruption podcast, all of that type of stuff.
Hold on a second. I can look pretty now. I'm sorry. I'm home now almost. Vicissitudemagazine.com. Fall fashion issues are going to be coming out very soon. We just had a release of Red Midnight Magazine with Katrina Holt on the cover. So you can get that now at redmidnightmag.com. And of course, the Midnight Disruption every Tuesday night at 11:59 p.m. and wherever you get your podcast. Can you move, motherfucker? Ugh. You know I'm in Philly right now, so sorry.
We know. And Brother Bass, do you have a few words of wisdom for the folk out there in Grizzly Land?
Well, you know what? This is some shameless self-promotion. Well, I can't say self because I ain't do it. But
these
that cookie. Yeah, cookie.
In the words of my man Bernie Mac, you need to get yourself some milk and cookies. and he can't take credit for the milk, but he can damn sure take credit for the cookies. If you want some good cookies, I ain't talking about the fuck around cookies. I'm talking about them good motherfucking cookies. You go see my man Grizz, and you get the cookies, I got the milk, and you put together we'll have some milk and cookies. And if you want to know where he at, him downstairs got him.
That needs to be clipped to be a TikTok.
You got to drink your milk with your. You got to drink your milk with your pinky out because I'm not.
Oh, yeah, that's a pinky. That's a pinkies out thing right there, baby.
I'm an educated Negro.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, I do want to make a small promotion for my homeboy Poppy the Bear. I wore this fragrance today. This is called Raven. I'll bring myself up to the big screen so you guys can see it. This is called Raven. I wore that today, and I sprayed that damn thing at 7 o'clock this morning. It is still pumping off my damn skin at 9:34 at night. So yeah, it's like that. Okay. It's legitimate, and you might want to get your hands on it. Go check out his website, I Am Poppy the Bear, or Cashmere Fragrances, and get yourself some samples. Get yourself a legacy box, or buy them individually, however you need to. Make sure you go check out my guy. And everybody, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the content because it helps the channel to grow. Continue to hit that bell icon so you get notified every single time we upload a video. My name is Mr. De'Aris Teddy, and if you like what we had to say, we love you. We appreciate you. Please let other people know what we got going on over here. And if you don't like what we got to say, and you got a problem with what we had to say, well, guess what we got to say to you? Shut your mouth. Shut your black ass mouth, because ain't nobody ask you, bitch. Be quiet.
Sophisticated, grizzly, mostly passion, caution, dedication, caution, fragrance, summer leader, caution, De'Aris Teddy, it's time, caution, De'Aris Teddy, Grizzly, sex appealed, caution, passion, caution, dedication.